You hear that little voice inside your head? You know, the one that's always there, that's saying things like, haven't seen Nat for a while, where's he been? Or, I should have had something different for breakfast. Or, I could have commented this on this argument I had 2 years ago. There's a voice inside of all of our heads that is constantly narrating our lives. And my question is that your voice? Or is that some superior being? Or is that just your mind reflecting on itself? There's no telling what that voice actually is or where it comes from. Is it us creating our own thoughts or analyzing every situation? Because sometimes the voice in my head says things that I would never say out loud. Have you ever experienced that? Of course you have. And where does that voice come from? Is that the real you? And are you just an avatar or just a representation of the real you? Just an actor in this play called life? It's hard to say. Jim Carrey once said that he's not even Jim Carrey. He was a person playing Jim Carrey. He's a consciousness playing parts. Because there is no I. That's what he says. Other philosophers have said there's no such thing as I because you don't exist. And when you start thinking about it like that, getting all metaphysical or euphoric or whatever the word is, it's too early. You start wondering what your purpose is and what that little voice has to do with your life. And I look forward to the times that voice is quiet, which is very, very few. And it's a few moments. You ever notice we glaze over those moments of silence that are precious, where your mind is not constantly narrating your life, when it's not constantly telling you things or coming up with ideas or whatever. And I don't think that we are creating it, because you don't say, hey, I'm going to think about driving to work right now. You just do it. And throughout this whole conversation, you haven't thought once about breathing. Your body's just doing it. So maybe your mind, the thoughts, and the voice in your head are the same thing. They just happen, and we don't have any control over it. Now that comes to mind when I say think about what you're thinking about. And that's when you actually start to analyze the voice in your head and your thoughts and start to try to bring them together to make the life that you want. I appreciate everybody who texted in to the show and to my phone and to Facebook and everywhere asking me what happened, where have you been for the past few weeks? You haven't posted. Well, I was traveling and living the jet set life, pretending I was rich for a few minutes. But spending time with the family, and we traveled to a couple different places. Had a lot of stuff going on, and now I figured it's time to come back, since you guys are asking me what the hell's going on. So I'm back, and if you've got something you want me to talk about, I will do that. Lucinda, you sent in a text and about a few questions that topics you'd like me to cover, and I will get to that. But I'm glad to be back, and I'm hoping that you have a fantastic day. And remember, those thoughts and that voice in your head isn't yours. That voice isn't yours. It's not you. It could be your consciousness. It's hard to say. It's something I'd like to dive deeper into and analyze a little bit more, and maybe I'll do that in an upcoming episode. Thanks for listening. Don't forget about the shirts and the new merchandise and the books, The Positive Perspective and Awaken Your Positivity. Grab your copy at Amazon, or you can get it through my website, bepositivepodcast.com. And if you've got something you want me to talk about, send me a text, 304-506-3332, and I will discuss it and give you my spin on it, and give you something to think about, and give all those haters something to comment on. My name is Nat. This has been the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. I think we can all do a little bit better. I'll talk to you later.